of all the people for you to bring on the show, this does not surprise me. Because this is your passion, your hobby. You love this.
Yeah, I'm kind of a gearhead kind of guy. So, yeah.
Michael, why don't you describe a little bit what the actual operation is itself so people can kind of get this vision over the radio?
Well, we're mainly a classic car consignment business. We sell cars for the customers. We're internet based, do a lot of internet sales, some local sales as well. Most of our consignments come from local. You'd be surprised how many good cars are in this area. It's a big car area.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of growth.
Yeah. So. Talk a little bit about how you got here. You just didn't wake up one day and say, I think I'm going to buy this consignment business.
Well, it's kind of a mutual friend of me and Warren, Dave Newham, that had the business before me. We actually just purchased the business in May, me and my wife. And, it's just one of those deals. It's really neat to go to. I was in racing. I've been crew chiefing in the truck series for about 7 years for a couple of different teams. Turner Motorsports with James Busher, Ben Kennedy. I did some work with just a couple of different drivers there, but and just kind of was burnt out, so to speak, and looking for something new. As Warren mentioned, we were talking on the way up here. That was just a cool place. The DC Classic cars.
Yeah.
All the cars. Had a passion for cars my whole life. Just able to talk to Dave and work a deal out. It's time for him to make a change, time for me to make a change, and we moved into the business, and it's been really good for us.
Is it everything you thought it was going to be? Because, I see so many people, because, let's face it, man, you work for the man for years, right? In NASCAR, there's plenty of man out there, So you did that for years and then made this switch. Is it what you thought it would be?
It is in a lot of ways. It's very satisfying having your own business, and learning the pros and cons to it has been a good challenge for me. A lot more work probably than I anticipated, which everybody tells. I've always heard that.
Surprise.
Yeah, you don't realize until you get in there, and then
Warren and I make this look easy. You understand?
Yeah. So let's go back, if you don't mind, because this is pretty fascinating. So you were a crew chief for some of the truck teams, right? And you said you might be going back into it. What's going on there, man?
Well, I did an ARCA test the other day for a friend of mine. Just went down and kind of crew chiefed a car for him, and that kind of opened some doors to some people that were needing some, let's say, temporary help, so to speak. So I've got a deal going together. Maybe going back, just going just for the races, not working in the shop day to day. So that helps me with bringing somebody into my business to try to help me on the internet side of things, and so it can be a good deal for me.
See, I was trying to get Michael to come last week.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
but he had to make a living.
I don't even know if he made any money on that deal, but he just dude, he said, I can't come. He said, because I got to go down to Daytona. I was like, what's in Daytona? He said, we're down there, helping somebody out, see if we can get them qualified or whatever he was doing down there. So
yeah, just doing a test. It was a test day.
So let me tell you a little bit about the shop, because you can go on. What's the best website to get to you?
Just www.dcclassiccarseast.com.
dcclassiccarseast.com. Say it again, radio. DC Classic Cars.
dcclassiccarseast.com.
So if you go on there, you'll see some pictures of his shop. It is absolutely incredible. And one of the things that I find amazing, I bring a lot of people to that place, because so many of my clients and stuff, who doesn't like cool old cars, Joe? Everybody loves cool old cars. And
it's all indoors.
Yeah, it's like hundreds of cars sitting inside, and the neatest thing, though, is it's like you step back in time. When you walk into that place with all the old signage and stuff, just a fantastic job, Michael.
Yeah, a lot of memorabilia there, big collection there for that. It's like an indoor car show, like you were saying. It's all indoors, temperature controlled.
I want to ask you a question about that, because I've got some friends that collect cars, and they pay money to store them. So... walk me through the business model, how that works. And if I want to put my car for sale and you're going to store it in this nice environment, I'm kind of getting a win-win here. Walk me through how that works.
Yeah, we got a couple options there. We actually have a storage facility where we strictly store cars, and then we also have the showroom where we sell them. So if somebody wants to sell a car, they bring it in on consignment. It's $180 for the first 90 days. That covers the photo shoot, the write-up, keeping it in our showroom. If it doesn't sell in the 90 days, we go to a $60 a month fee just to keep everything maintained. we generally operate off of 12% of the sale. So we handle all the headaches. You don't get the phone calls. You don't get the crazies coming in there. I mean, it's just, it's a lot to it. And as me and Warren were talking a minute ago, some of this can relate back to some of the real estate you were talking about earlier. I mean, there's a lot of similar aspects of the business.
Yeah. So what are you saying that, you might have somebody brings in a really nice car and you go, hey, you need to spend $25,000 to upgrade your kitchen, your bathroom in this thing.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, we do get some similar, situations though. You get a guy that a lot of people decide they want to sell, and at that time they're kind of done with the car, and they bring it in, and there's several little things that need to be fixed, and a lot of times it does benefit them to fix those problems because it'll get them more money in the end.
Right.
But then other situations they're going to spend more money than they're going to get back, and it's not justified.
Do you help them with those repairs, or do you have people that can help do that, or do you do any in-house repairs or any of that?
We do some in-house repairs. We do a lot of maintenance work, so to speak, on the cars that we bring into sale. We're gonna expand that area, and we're going to open up to the public and do some work on mainly the classic cars, because people have a hard time taking their classic car that they've had for 40 years to a local shop anymore. So we're going to try to open the doors to them to do some maintenance work for them.
And what better person than somebody like you
As a crew
gets it
chief
and
for
knows
NASCAR
right,
teams,
right,
it's like, yeah, I think you're in good hands there.
I'm dealing with $600,000 cars on the weekend. I got this,
Yeah, exactly.
So, is this a family business? Do you have family members that help you in this, or you rolling up your sleeves every morning and doing this your own?
Yeah, my wife Karen, she's there. She runs all the financial side of the business. She runs a lot of the internet side of the business now that's new to us. So she's learning a lot of that. But yeah, we all roll our sleeves up. Randy works for me in the back. It's just the three of us there, and we all roll our sleeves up and get whatever needs to be done, we get it done.
So the reason for me to leave my car there, on the top of the fact that it's just a great, safe, secure place to leave my car, you're going to do the marketing for me so I don't have to do that. Can you talk about the marketing that you do for the business?
Yes, sir.
For the cars?
We're on all the social media as well, but we have our website. We subscribe to 12 other websites, so it goes worldwide. Anybody that's looking for your particular car will have an easy time finding it. You have to adjust your price to be in line with everybody. Everybody's got a price in mind, but whether the market's there for that price, you just got to kind of see. So we help you with your pricing. And then of course, we handle the complete sale. I mean, when the car sells, we call you up, get you to sign your title, you pick your check up, and you're done. So
do I tell you how much I'm willing to take before I drop it off? Is that how that works?
Yeah, generally we'll take. If you've got a number in mind, great, and then we'll go look at the market and say, we can try it there, but you're a little high. We try to coach
Welcome
you
to
into,
my world.
Yeah, exactly. we try to coach you into where we think it'll sell, because if it doesn't sell, it's not doing you or me any good. So we try to guide you in that department.
Right. What's been the biggest challenge for you starting your own business? What is that? Is it the administrative side? Is it dealing with the clients? What was the piece that has been the biggest challenge for you?
The administrative side. I mean, I got used to talking to the people pretty quick. And if you're straight up and you talk to people honest and you treat people how you want to be treated, and you expose anything that you know about the car. And normally a guy's coming to look at a particular car. So if the car's a good car, it'll almost sell itself. You just got to be there to guide them. The administrative side's been a big learning curve for me.